To my surprise, the Cowboys have signed the new folk hero quarterback. I love this new quarterback folk hero after Cooper Rush and Trey Lance failure. That's Mike Fisher on there. We're not getting any better when it comes to quarterback depth chart, but they are getting deeper. As Dak Prescott spends his Monday in New York seeking one more opinion on his likely season-ending injury, the Cowboys are reflective of the 34-6 blowout to Philadelphia Eagles at AT&T Stadium, making additional quarterback decisions. One of those decisions involves Cooper Rush, another involves Trey Lance, and the third is the reunion with an old pal, Will Grier. Rush on Sunday made his first start since 22, and it was a forgettable one. He went 13 of 23 for 45 yards with 2 fumbles. And I want you guys to understand here. Here's what's crazy. If you divide out 13 into 45, you get about 3.5 yards per pass. We talk about how pathetic our running game has been because we were averaging about 3.5 yards per run. We were equaling that with passing. That is, I don't know that I've ever seen passing that low ever before in my life. Lance also got to play as Prescott watched from the sidelines, nursing that torn off the bone hamstring while plotting on Monday to visit a doctor in New York who will give him one more medical opinion before he likely succumbs to the reality and undergoes either season-ending surgery or likely season-ending rehab. But Lance wasn't good either, failing to give Dallas the punch that owner Jerry Jones had promised the third stringer would bring. Rush isn't done here. On Monday, Mike McCarthy announced from here at the Star that the vet backup will be the starter for the 3-6 Cowboys next Monday night when they play Houston Texans at AT&T. It's a night game, so there's no Sun controversies in there. But now a third guy is on the way, with NBC reporting that Grier, the journeyman who would have had the job in Dallas in 22 following the stunning preseason effort, had the Cowboys not traded a 4th-round pick for Lance and the Niners. Assuming the deal goes through, Grier is not here to beat anybody out. He's not here specifically due to failings the other two. The Cowboys simply need another quarterback. You know, it's kind of like poetic justice that we had Will Grier here until we decided to give up. Curtis, yeah, I'll get to game time in a second. We had Will Grier here, but we decided to trade a 4th-round pick to get Trey Lance. And we go full circle. We go full circle and come back and bring Will Grier back because you got to look at it and say Trey Lance hasn't worked out. Anybody else find this just unbelievable? See, here's the thing with the Cowboys here's the thing about the Cowboys, that every move they make is with familiarity. You're hearing the rumors, of course, that Deion Sanders is the odds-on favorite to be the head coach here. And Deion has gone on and said, basically, I don't want to coach these pampered-ass athletes that get paid without doing shit. That he would have too much of the old school in him. Everything they do is about familiarity. Be it an old coach that's old school that runs the same offenses and defenses that they had in Mike Zimmer, or players like Zeke Elliott. We always come back around to guys that didn't do anything for us before. And what happens is we as fans buy into the knight in shining armor that's coming to save us every week. Have you noticed that every week we get built up about a player, excited, and say, oh my God, you know what? Zeke's coming back, beginning to Zeke. Oh yeah. Zeke hadn't lost a step. Zeke was on a bad team last year and he still was decent with New England. Zeke Elliott used to do it for us. And it's kind of like Zeke still got older. But we believed in Zeke. Then for weeks we had the buildup of Dalvin Cook. Oh, Dalvin Cook's going to be the guy. Dalvin Cook's going to be the guy. Okay. Then we had this past week, we had the Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush is going to save us. Cooper Rush, if I had $1 for every one of you mother humpers that said that we need to put Cooper Rush in and get rid of Whack Dak. Get rid of Whack Dak. Because Cooper Rush he's a better pocket quarterback. The team rallies around him, and he averaged 3.5 yards per pass yesterday. So now that's off. Then we got the trigger Trey. We need Trey Lance. Trey Lance, okay. Yeah. Nobody is coming to save this team. Nobody. And I'll be 100% honest. I'm happy that Will Grier's got a job again. At least get paid if you're coming to Dallas. We're talking about Will Grier, who is not a new quarterback to the Cowboys. He's actually been here and actually had some decent preseason games and stuff. So, yeah. The curtains, I see the curtain controversy here. Jerry needs to put those curtains to work. Curtains aren't our only problem here. That's just another one of the symptoms of the illness that we have, which is Jerry and Stephen Jones. Cooper Hush. Oh, congratulations, James, on winning the pot. $200. Nice. Oh, and let me also say, shout out. I this morning when I got up, it was 5 a.m. and getting into the airport and trying to hurry up and get on the plane. I almost missed the plane this morning. I forgot to wish all of the veterans out there a heartfelt thank you for everything that you guys have done to keep us safe. And from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you and hope that you all have a great day. Find the cure, Mark, a time machine. Well, yeah, I wish I could, but I don't know. I just don't know anymore. Jerry Jones, seems to be getting worse by the week and more defiant. He looks like hell. I mean, he looks literally like death warmed over. Stephen Jones and things, he's back to literally talking about, well, he living on the record of the 12-5, 3 seasons in a row. Well, we've done some really good things there. We had those 3 years in a row with the 12-5, and we thought we had it this year, but we had the injuries and things and some change in some players and stuff. But we're going to get back to working hard here to get everything back on track. And yeah, I saw you at the Cowboys game on my YouTube channel. Yeah, a lot of people saw me there, and appreciate you guys watching me there. But so, like I said, Will Grier is back, and I'm sure we'll start getting some calls for Will Grier to start for the Cowboys. And